Alright, so you guys killed it on the last Hogwarts Legacy video. At the time that I'm making this, it has 762 views, and that's just incredible to me. So I thought I'd owe it to you guys to talk about something I somehow left out in that video, which is the Room of Requirements. There's so much you could do in this room. You literally get full control of how it looks, how you customize it, the decorations, and like I said, even the walls, the roof, the ceiling, the vivariums, everything within it, you feel like a god in it with how much you control. I think one of the reasons I forgot to mention it in that last video was because I didn't really spend too much time in my Room of Requirements until recently. I have done everything there is to do in this game multiple times except for mess around with my Room of Requirements. And when I tell you I've been having a blast doing this, I can't emphasize that enough. And I mean, sure, it's not like the iconic Room of Requirements you see from the films and the books, but granted, the Room of Requirements, it gives you whatever you require, and with your conjuring spells, you could customize it the way you want. So I just love the way they did Room of Requirements in this game. It's also pretty cool how, like, when it's first introduced to you, it looks like what it did in the movies and books, and you could even see an Easter egg in there of the Vanishing Cabinet from Half-Blood Prince, and I just think that is an awesome little Easter egg that somehow I forgot to include in my video. I guess I just completely neglected the Room of Requirements in that video. Anyways, this video isn't going to be some big long video of me talking about the Room of Requirements. I just really wanted to show off what my room looks like to you guys, because a lot of the videos on this channel are Hogwarts Legacy based. So first, I'm going to show off some of my vivariums that I've made. The first vivarium is the starting vivarium, and I gotta say, this one was probably honestly my favorite one that I made. I made a big, nice castle for the front entrance to my little town that I made here, and in this one, I like to put my beast in different vivariums. This one has my phoenix and my nifflers in here, because nifflers, I like to have them in a little town space, so you know, they can sneak in there and steal stuff, and I just feel like a phoenix, like with the way they are close to Dumbledore and Harry and stuff, how like they're always there for people. I felt like I should just have them near my little like crib that I've made here. But over here I have a lot of the feeders and stuff and all the animal stuff, and this is like the more naturey part of it. But then you could go into this big castle entrance, which I'm super proud of. I was sitting here for at least 2 hours trying to think of something cool to make, and I came up with that for a big entrance. Especially when I got those big towers in here for the background to make it more extra with it. And you can even go up the stairs here and go up to the front of it. I really hope eventually in this game they have it where you could download other people's Room of Requirements and just see what they got going in there. Maybe once you've 100% the game just for fun. But this is why we're making videos for stuff like this. Anyways, over here I have my house with a nice little pathway up to it. Then more path, and I gave Deke a little tent because I haven't even mentioned Deke in this video. He's the goat. And there's a big Hippogriff statue and the statue that's in the middle of Hogwarts in like the center area. And they have like this other statue thing. I'm not too sure what it is, but I really like this area that I did here. I also have a little Hippogriff torch and snake torch to have the entrance there. And I don't know, I think this is a really slept on vivarium. I know a lot of people like the one up by the coast a lot. That one's probably my third favorite out of the four of them. I'll show you my second favorite after this, but just look at what I made here. Isn't it just lovely? I love this game. The next vivarium I did is the last one you unlock, and it's probably my second favorite of them. I decided to fully restart it so you guys could see the whole construction of it, just so you could see all the little details of the construction when you're making a Room of Requirements in this game. And this is going to be my Hippogriff enclosure. So I decided to clear out a lot of the Hippogriffs in here that I have already, just so I could, you know, make room to actually build stuff for them in here, and I guarantee you it will look good. Now, when you go in this vivarium over to the right, there's like a little rundown castle in there, so I wanted to go with similar building pieces to that so I could make it look like the Hippogriffs have sort of moved into it almost, and I think I pulled it off really good. I'll stop talking and you guys could just watch me put it together, and I'll explain my thoughts at the end of it. Now that it's done, I wanted to give you guys a little tour of what I was thinking while I made it, and now that it's done, I think I did a really good job. So, as you guys can see when I was running around the abandoned castle, I think it looks really good here because I built like a little circle thing around where I have the little hippogriff den where currently Highwing is in there. They're going to be having their second child because I already had a hippogriff offspring, but just to make it look even better, it looks so much better with like that little nest thing, and I wish you could have a nest for each animal, but you can only do that when like they're breeding. So just for the sake of the video, I just made sure I could get them another child. But as you can see, it's sort of like in the middle of like this little castle area I built, and I made sure to add a lot of bushes and a lot of trees, and hippogriffs will actually fly around in here. And I wanted the really tall trees because it reminded me of Buckbeak and Harry and Prisoner of Azkaban. And I don't know, I just think I did a really good job with this one. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think. I was thinking of adding the hippogriff statue you could get in your vivariums, as you guys saw it in my other vivarium, but I don't know, I just wanted it to look more nature-y like and make it look like they've actually moved in here, because what the hell, I'll probably do it eventually after this video. My other two vivariums, I really haven't put too much work in. For the beach one, I have my grapphorns there, and then over in my darker one, I have all my thestrals in there. I might add some mooncalves in the darker one because they are a nocturnal animal, but as for now, I haven't done anything to those two. I might make a video if I decide to do anything to those two, but I sort of like the way they look right now with those darker ones. And this game sort of does remind me of a Jurassic World Evolution series with the way that like you can feed animals, build stuff for them to live in and stuff, and even when you just want to spectate them, it's very, very similar, because if you hide the UI, you can't like control them like it might seem like you can, but you know what I mean? Like you sort of just watch them move around, and I think that's really chill. Also, I like talking about this in my last big Hogwarts Legacy video, but imagine if like they added a DLC where like we could get our own dragon. That would just be so badass. Along with that, if they put like a new aviary with like fire sort of in there, maybe they could have that down in the basement area if they needed a place to add it. But just imagine being able to have your own dragon down there in the aviaries. Vivariums, my bad. Just imagine how awesome that would be. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, you guys know the drill. Leave a like and subscribe, and hell, if you want to let me know what you guys think of my room and requirements, please leave a comment. I am very excited to see what anyone would say about it, whether you guys think it's cool, whether you guys think it's bad. I don't know. Also, if you guys leave a comment like showing me your room requirements and stuff like in a video, that would be spectacular, because I've been loving watching videos of people decorating their room requirements, and it's awesome because everyone sort of decorates it the way that like they like it, and it's all like their personality put into it. And I feel like with the way my room requirement looks, it's a lot of my personality just spilled all throughout it, and I love the way mine looks. Maybe I'll do another room requirement video of when I decorate my other two vivariums, but I don't know. Leave a like and a comment if you guys want more room of requirements content, because I'll definitely be bringing you guys more Hogwarts Legacy content. That's what my whole channel is based on. Bye.